Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is a Ghibli redraw of this scene from Kiki's delivery service. And without further ado, let's get started. So I am drawing out this scene on FireAlpaca in my style, obviously. So if you don't know what a Ghibli redraw is, it's basically when you take a screenshot of any Ghibli movie and you redraw that scene in your style. So that's what we are doing today. For this challenge, I decided to go with the movie Kiki's Delivery Service. I won't say it's my favorite Ghibli movie because that is, well, I think it's My Neighbor Totoro. Yeah, that I have a special place in my heart for that movie. But I also really love this movie as well. So, and like, I love this scene where Kiki is looking out of the window when her dad arrives. It's like in the first part of the movie, and I just loved the scene with her walls covered with vines and foliage, and she's looking down with her cat Gigi beside her. I just really love this scene, and I wanted to like draw it out in my style, and that's why I just chose it. If you guys have been a subscriber of this channel for a while, then you would know that I am a Ghibli fan because I've done a video in the past where I drew a sky island in the Ghibli style. So, unlike most Ghibli lovers, I didn't grow up watching Ghibli movies because, well, they didn't show Ghibli movies in my country. I started watching them after I started high school. Yeah, so it was pretty late, but I think I'm not actually disappointed that I didn't have Ghibli in my childhood, because I, as an adult, when I watched those movies, I was able to appreciate not only just the story, but also how beautiful the animation and the art style is, and I was able to capture those little imageries and symbolism that is always there in those movies. For example, Kiki's delivery service, well, I think it's about Kiki coming of age. She's growing up and um, it being independent, and I really relate to her adventure in this new city, with my first time leaving the house for college. I find that really relatable. So maybe because I am still childish. Um, I It took me a while to mature into an adult, so I guess it was okay that I watched those movies after I started high school. I think it was the appropriate time for me. So yeah, even though I didn't grow up watching these movies, even though they don't give me nostalgia that much, I still really love these movies. Like, they also cultivated my love for digital art because of how much I love the Ghibli animation. Um, and I have watched every single Hayao Miyazaki movie out there. Yeah, I have heard some people say that Miyazaki and Ghibli are both a bit overrated, but I don't think so. I don't think they are overrated. I think they deserve all the hype they are getting, because when you, even though I didn't go through the same experience, but when you grow up while watching such movies, they will always hold a special place in your heart. So yeah, this is why I don't think it's overrated. I think those people who love Ghibli just get really nostalgic about their childhood when they watch these movies. um, I I just think Spirited Away is a teeny weeny bit overrated. I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like it. Like, Spirited Away gets so much hype, but there are better Ghibli movies than Spirited Away. Like, My Neighbor Totoro. It's so beautiful. Like, anyway, but I don't think I should say that because people prefer different things. So yeah, whatever. But To me, I think Spirited Away is like not even on the top three for me. Like it's a little bit lower. I think the first one is definitely My Neighbor Totoro. The second, probably this one, probably Kiki's Delivery Service. And I think third would go to Howl's Moving Castle. Oh, I love Howl. I think I'm gonna do other videos like this too, while I draw, where I draw out the scenes from other Ghibli movies, because I love all of them almost. Yeah. So anyway, recently I was scrolling down through the news on my phone, and suddenly I see this article about Goro Miyazaki. He's the son of Hayao Miyazaki, and he also works for Ghibli. And I see that Ghibli is doing CGI movies, and I don't want to be bitter. Like I don't want to act like a boomer and say that back in our days it was so much better. But to me, I don't know why Ghibli and CGI just don't, mix together. For me, Ghibli has always been about 2D animation, about the bright colors of 2D, about the flowiness of the animation, which is also possible in CGI definitely. But mm, I don't know why when I think of a Ghibli movie I'll always think of 2D animation, and when I think of a Pixar movie I'll always think of CGI animation. So I just think it's something different and new, and change is the only constant in the world, so I should not be saddened by this. I think I should feel excited, but I'm not. I actually love 2D animation so much more than 3D ones, like CGI ones. And it's not just about Ghibli, it's about everything. Like, I love the 2D animated movies of Disney more than the CGI ones. Like, I really love the old Lion King and Little Mermaid more than I love Frozen or I don't know. But I can do nothing but try moving forward with the time, so that's what I'm gonna do. And by the way, guys, I tried to keep this video as spoiler free as possible about talking about Ghibli and stuff, because I think you guys, if you haven't watched these movies, you should definitely give them a try. um, well, there's nothing bad about giving it a try. And fortunately, most of the Ghibli movies, I think almost all of them, are available on good old Netflix. So yeah, you should definitely add them to your watch list. um, and I don't think these are only like something that children could enjoy, because I did. As a grown-up adult, I still love these movies. Yeah, the rest is up to you. And let me know if my style is visible in this picture or not, because in when I in my style usually I use a pastel palette, but here I had to go for some bright greens to bring that Ghibli effect. And I use this bit crayon brush that I love so much, and I think I was able to capture the Ghibliness as well as portray my style through it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I am pretty sure I'm gonna make more videos like this, where I redraw scenes from my favorite movies and stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be out next week. Till then, bye. Take care.